What's the most common when a couple comes to you? What are some of the most common reasons they're coming to you, and what age are the babies or are the toddlers?
Well, my book addresses 0 to 6 years of age, and really sleep coaching, as I like to call it, 6 months to 6 years. Maybe toddlers is a really big one. But also I've had such a huge amount of 8, 9, 10-month-olds, 3-year-olds.
Right.
It's really, it's just, again, 30%. Well, of course, the parents are all exhausted, many times irritated, fighting, blaming, and feel hopeless. Like it's never going to get any better.
Right. But I get that, because when you're so exhausted, you tend to just, whatever you can do to survive and sleep through the night, it tends to be more about that than the baby or the toddler at that point, because you're just so tired. You have a meeting or you have to do something.
Absolutely. So what they're doing is they're putting their child to sleep, and then when they wake up every 3 to 4 hours, or sometimes more frequently, depending on the sleep cycles, they have to go in and put their child back to sleep, whatever that magical way is, or it felt magical in the beginning and no longer feels magical after a few years of it. And so the kinds of things they're doing are rocking, nursing, bottle feeding to sleep, holding, laying down with, twirling mommy's hair, very popular.
I have not heard that one. Okay.
Holding, dad's ear, pinching the skin. I mean, basically,
so
keep
they know,
you here, hand holding.
Yeah, I've had the hand holding, because it's hard to get your little hand out of there. So
and then there's another group that's doing reactive co-sleeping. So I'm not against co-sleeping. As long as you're doing it safely, it's working for everyone in your family, then you don't have a sleep problem. I don't think this is a philosophical discussion in that regard.
That was just never my preference. If you want to do it and that's everyone's happy with it, that's great. But that's just not my preference.
And so most of the people who came to see me weren't happy. Either they wanted to do it and they just didn't have a child that it worked well with. I really do believe some kids are just more sensitive to even touch and other movements in the bed. And then they found they couldn't, or they didn't plan on it and they were doing it out of desperation, like the examples you were giving. And so then I help them devise a plan so that they can end co-sleeping. Reactive co-sleeping.